Welcome to our Guild Wars video about the calculator for the Hall of Monuments. If you have played Guild Wars 1 and had the expansion Eye of the North, you've been able to enter your Hall of the Monuments and see what you've achieved so far. And the more you have achieved in Guild Wars 1, the better bonuses you will get in Guild Wars 2. To see this calculator made by ArenaNet, you go to the guildwars2.com homepage, and on the game you click on Hall of Monuments. Here you can see the calculator and just enter the name of one of your characters here. And then you have the calculator already calculating your achievements. You see here I already achieved 20 points, and when you hover over these you can see that every 5 points you get a title, and every point you get some kind of reward. This is true for the first 30 points. After that, you only get a title every 5 points, but no other rewards. You can click here up on one of those pictures, and then you can see all the rewards you have achieved and also those you have not yet achieved with their beautiful artworks. Okay, down here you can see these 5 columns, and every one stands for one of the monuments in your hall. So let's check out the first one with the mini pads. You can see I have my first mini pad, and it's also a rare miniature. Those I have already achieved, and those I can achieve. Let's go to one that's more interesting. Let's say the armor. I already have 4 armors here. This means I get 1 point for having an armor, 1 point for having 3 armors, and I have completed for 80% I have 5 armors. In the right part you can see what I can add, and let's say I want to add a Cursed Elite armor. Then say I do so, and I want to add an Exotic Elite armor, and then the calculator calculates my new points. I get 2 points for having 5 armors, no points for having 7 or more armors, but it's completed 57% and 85% if I check my to-do list. And 1 point for having Cursed or Luxon armor. You can see up here, the calculator also tells me what rewards I get by doing this. Afterwards, I can either save it or print it and have some kind of to-do list. Okay. That's more or less all about the calculator. Let's take a look into the FAQ, which is found here. There are some very interesting questions. Let's see. Yeah, there's one question about God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals. If you get this title, you also get this title in Guild Wars 2. And here is explained which titles are counted as PvP titles. And then 2 other interesting questions. One is here. It said that the calculator calculates for your whole account and not for a single character, which is how the Hall of Monuments also works. And this question says that even if you do not fill your hall before Guild Wars 2 is released, you can still continue filling it after the release of Guild Wars 2 and will get all of the rewards. So, let's take a look at the hall in-game. Welcome to our Guild Wars. So after I've shown you how the calculator for the Hall of Monuments works, I will show you the Hall of Monuments in-game. To get there, you travel to the Eye of the North outpost in Guild Wars Eye of the North. See here on the map. I'm already right there with my character, and you go through this portal to enter the Hall of Monuments. Inside the hall, you can see 5 monuments, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll just quickly explain what the monuments are for. The first one is Whaler for your weapons. The second one is to display your armors. The third one is in the middle of the hall, is the most interesting one. You can show all the titles you got in game. There are several of them, and I have more than 5 titles on my character, so I can choose which of them I want to be displayed, and so I can say cycle displayed status, then the game does it for me, but I also can say range display, and I can say In the middle of it I want to have the Eternal Elonian Vanquisher. So I can gaze upon the display and I see a short video where I just see this monument. Above the monument you can see a statue. The more titles you achieve, the better you can see it. I got the second one from a very important, so you can already see some kind of the armor. The third one is for your companions and heroes, and the last one is for your mini-pets. This all, as you can see here, is only for the small character, but you can always talk to the historian and switch to the account-wide version of the wall. So when we look here, some armors have appeared there. Interesting with this, you always see the armor on the character you are actually in the hall with, and not on the character you've displayed it. So if I switch to my warrior, I will see 4 warrior armors over there. Alright, in the middle of the hall, it's Tranquil. Everyone knows you can play the missions of Ivan North there, next to this Gwen. And that's pretty much it. If you don't know the URL of the calculator for the Hall of Monuments, you can also ask Kimmels and say, show me my legacy, and he directs you to the calculator for your account. So, that's it.